Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why the blades are arrayed as such, as I just finished swapping people around, but we've got plenty to see to tonight. Although, given the circumstances, I may end up getting interrupted and having to continue this another time, but we'll see how far we get before then, right? We'll see how far we get before then. So, first off, the only thing I've really made progress on as far as, well, most of what you would care about, is just continuing to work on building up trust with everyone. So, just continuing to throw Love Source. That's why I was in Lefthyria to begin with, actually. Just to gather more materials for Love Source. So I've got 3 blades listed that I want to build up as far as trust is concerned. So once that's done, I can just focus my offline efforts on gathering cord chips for the blades, and then gathering Nopon stones for all the costumes and whatnot. So, we'll see how that turns out. But my objective today is to hunker down and at least knock out the 2 unique monsters I haven't taken down, which are not super bosses. So, we're gonna try our luck against, I think it was one over this way, if memory serves. We're gonna try our luck on this one again a few times, and we'll see if we can actually take this guy down. Although, it was actually kind of funny, and looking up the location just to remind myself, I think a couple of the first things I see are not... Oh, I'd expect the wiki page to be the first result, and no, instead I get 2 separate results of someone complaining about how difficult the fight is. So, honestly, the team I'm bringing to bear on this one is probably ill-suited for it, but we'll see what happens anyway, right? Worst case scenario, I figure out the exact gimmicks for the fight, go look up solutions, and, well, I guess I can just do the 5 attempts, then look something up, right? We'll see how that turns out. Still, we've got quite the fight on our hands, so... Alright. Let's not even bother dealing with, well, keeping attention away from us, because I'm pretty sure he is going to draw aggro, well, draw attention elsewhere, so we'll see how that goes. Up we go! Okay, I just realized I haven't done too much as far as... What's it? I was kind of hoping for more than that, but okay. Ooh, Ultimate Aurora. Nice, I'll take it. Yeah, you take aggro, Tora. You could actually have self-healing out the wazoo right now. Because I haven't messed with your arrangement in anticipation of eventually doing this year's Heropon again.
Ultimate Aurora, break.
Yeah. Excellent. So far, so solid. I'm trying to remember why this one was such a pain, though. And I'm drawing a blank. Oh, shouldn't have switched. Luckily, honestly, it seems like just allowing for driver combos by having, let's see, because you've got Tora on Cutie Pie. Oh dear. Oh wait a minute, I just gave up an easy blade combo, didn't I? Hiya! Alright, I need to get rid of this so that I can then... Okay, Cursed Towel, I believe that draws everybody else's ire, unfortunately. Excuse me while I grab all this. Hiya! Oh geez, I just realized how much damage I've taken. I just realized how much damage all of us are taking. Actually, since we haven't taken a Rage Strike, it might be worth going into a chain attack just to... Oh, actually, crap, I could have set up Ruinous Weather. You know what, it may actually be worth just doing this chain attack, looking at this. We may actually be able to kill off of this. Probably not enough damage, but still, we'll get pretty damn close, I think. This worked out pretty damn well. I like this formation. Boom! Yeah, it's not gonna kill. Though we will at least be able to get rid of Rage. Now, get out of here. Actually, we'll get pretty damn close to killing, won't we?
Astounding.
Rex, leave it to Tora.
You got it.
Alright, let's see if this is enough.
Adamantine axe.
Yeah!
Enemy down.
So,
yeah,
Tora
you done and
finally got
dusted.
serious.
Great work,
Are you done
everyone.
playing around?
Excellent!
Good kick. Just as
Bad at all.
Alright, I will absolutely take
leave
that.
it to me.
I will absolutely take that. You may want to look around to make sure that I'm on point as far as... Oh, nullify heal, jeez. Maybe that's what happened. We just got lucky enough to not have to worry about those specific debuffs. At least on time, because I'm pretty sure I've got debuff cancel. Well, I know Corvin has it, I know Nia can provide it, and I know Tora, I'm pretty sure can be outfitted with it if I haven't already outfitted Poppy Cutie Pie with it. So, all that to say, that worked out pretty well. Okay. I don't know if I just got lucky or what, but I'm not going to complain. So, next target. There we are. This is going to be utterly fascinating to take on. Utterly fascinating indeed. So, let's see what kind of danger you pose, because I was able to take on a level 90 a while back, but I'll be curious to see if I can extend that shenanigans to this. If I had been a little more on point, I could have easily taken advantage of that. Okay. Actually, I wonder if it's worth... Oh, nice. Alright. Yeah, not quite fast enough, huh? Alright, looks like I won't be able to take advantage of that then. Ooh, actually, may as well stay on here. Excellent. Oh, didn't even need to. Alright. Ah, not quite on time, damn it. Alright, Ray of Light from Mithra. And then... It won't be a lot of damage given that it's only Pandoria, and I can't recall what I've outfitted her with. But... Whoa, 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 what? How did it do that much damage? I was not expecting that degree of damage. I'll take it, but I am surprised. Alright. On the ground with you. Alright, at least we're able to land driver combos. Maybe that's why I was able to get away with it before. The prior boss just didn't have time to inflict shenanigans. Honestly, that might be the primary reason, is that the prior boss just literally didn't have time for such. Might be something to that, actually. Ooh. Actually, yeah, inflicts Damstorm. Oops. I was instinctively spamming a different button so I could inflict launch. Don't think it'll time out anyway. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, let's keep it going. Alright, how dangerous is that Dinocyclone? Oh god! Thank you. Alright. Since I'm taking a decent amount of heat and aren't needed for this part, I may as well swap to this. Alright, I doubt Electro Firestorm will be in time. I guess we'll find out. Let's see, will Ultimate Aurora be in time? That's the next question.
You can do it, Rex.
Oh, it will if that kicks in. Alright, you should be able... Oh, not quite, huh? Still, now that I know that... Actually, now that I know that... I can get it almost immediately now, can't I? Alright, now Ultimate Aurora kicks in. Actually, we've got a fair number of element notes on you by this point, don't we? Because we've got... Let me think. What do we have at the moment? We've got electric and ice that I remember. I believe he also puts earth on as well. Ah, not quite fast enough. Where do we set up off with Aqua? Oh, jeez.
Entertain me. Pow pow. Copy
Uh-oh. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. There's no Rage Strike or Party Gauge reduction, so I can afford to take that hit, but still.
Let me do it. As if I never do I'll show you.
Leave it to me.
Alright.
I've waited for this all day.
Whoops.
Friends to the end. That's us.
Alright.
Ha!
I'm trying to remember what we can set up off of this. Unfortunately, I put the main... Unfortunately, I'm relying on Rex almost exclusively for topple right now. Okay, may as well just hit this real quick. Hiya. Surprising amount of damage, actually, just from a level 4. Uh-oh. Doubt I can extend. Oh, I can! Nice! Alright, won't be able to get a smash attack, but that's okay. Okay. That worked out well enough. Ooh, keep it going! Huh. Actually, I should be able to build it up pretty quickly with Corbin's stuff. Maybe. And not quite. Still, actually, things are dragging out long enough to where I should be able to make it work. I do want that, though. Ooh, excellent! We get Supernova applied. Actually, if Numa kicks in, I could apply a full burst right now, couldn't I? Then again, we haven't seen... Uh-oh, Enrage just kicked in? Okay. We know we can withstand as long as Enrage isn't in play. So I think what we do then, since that we just cleared the board, as it were... Yeah, we need to hit the Purge Rage button immediately. Actually, easy way to apply that Purge Rage button. Yes, I know I'm giving up a rare core crystal. I'm okay with that right now. Let's see. We've got overlaps. Let's see. What do we have overlapping? We may end up having to take a risk on this, won't we? Because, let's see. I'm trying to remember what's on Tora right now. Because I'm pretty sure it's Dark, Earth, and... dear, yeah, we don't have an easy... Okay, you know what then? We're gonna take a risk. We're gonna let the game determine which one to go for. Because 3 and 4, that is exactly who I did not want it to go on. Damn it. Well, this is gonna get ugly. I might have just lost off of this, because now I don't have my buffer. And then I do that. Alright, let's hope you hit the 1 and 4. Ooh! Okay, we're back in. Alright, we're back, boys. If only I didn't need to use this to purge rage. Okay, that hit an element that Tora can cleanse, so that's fine.
You got it.
Actually, wait a minute. This means I won't be able to...
Not enough for ya?
Well, I'm only gonna get... Well, I'm not gonna get 5 rounds, I'll only get 4, but that's okay. Alright, then we just lay in with Corbin and Zenobia for the rest until he dies. Although he is weak to electric right now, so actually maybe that's how Pandoria got all that damage on to begin with.
Tora!
Strong possibility anyway.
Elemental burst!
Rex, leave it to Tora.
Go for... Don't mind if I do.
Alright.
Ascension Blade.
An elemental
You're not going to do as much damage because higher level doesn't apply. That's okay.
Take this!
It's not like I need it to right now. Whoop. Bam.
Magnificent!
Good damage,
You ready for this, Tora?
considering Bringer of Chaos.
Poppy Unlimited.
Is this Bringer of Chaos, right?
Rex, leave it to Tora.
Go for... You got it!
Ascension Blade.
Magnificent!
This does feel like, well, with how long it's taken to build stuff up, does feel like Bringer of Chaos, but I haven't checked specifically. Alright, let's start setting stuff up.
Threat level is significant.
Hold off, break! Zenobia!
On the ground with you. Well, I guess we'll find out by the end of this, won't we? Although, given the circumstances, this looks like it'll be pretty easy to wrap up, so we'll see if anything interesting happens on the way over. Although that Dynatail, if that hits and reliably lands, we could be here a while. Okay, so trying to switch over to Zenobia to set that up, huh? Makes sense.
Threat level is significant.
Hiya! Oh, jeez. Looks like Tora got the
Get it.
business end of that move this time, huh? May as well swap around to try and get abilities up faster. Huh, you have topple resist? Interesting.
Stratospheric thunder!
Alright, not quite fast enough, huh? Oh, jeez! Oh, that must be an AoE move then if it hit Rex. Oh, jeez. Well, if I had been able to get you back up, that might have been okay, but here we are. Because I'm pretty sure that level 3 heals as well. Get up!
Threat level is significant.
And not quite fast enough, huh? Well, there's Rex getting up to speed. Well, looks like we got this well in hand then, given the circumstances, so we'll let it play out.
I think this needs a lighter touch. Threat level is significant.
We got this.
Yeah, we got this.
I've waited for this all
I'll double check the difficulty once we're done, just to make sure I'm not going crazy, but otherwise... Yeah, this went fairly well. BAM! It's over.
Diver combo complete.
Went okay, I guess. All friends returned safely. All friends returned safely.
Alrighty. Now, just to make sure. Okay, good. Alrighty, so those were the two uniques that remained that weren't labeled as super bosses, i.e. anything that's not level 99 or higher. So now that we've seen to that, give me a second to sort through the mercs, and then... do I want to work on... You know what? I'm on a high from taking down those two. Let's take on one of the super bosses. See if we can, anyway.
Long journeys make Tora tired.
Where to, Master Pawn?
Alright, we took on this one in normal mode during a live stream, at which point we realized, hang on a minute, normal mode, we're probably a bit overtuned for all these. So, we'll see if we're still overtuned for all of these. This will be a good... Well, this will be a good barometer to see if we are indeed overtuned. Or undertuned, as the case may be, which isn't outside the realm of possibility given the circumstances. Not at all. Oh geez, that was a lot of... Okay, that was a lot of single target. Huh. Oh geez, that's a lot of damage coming down.
Poppy is more up to date than them.
Thanks for that.
Actually, I may want to hit this just to give myself Oh geez, if it weren't for the... That's unfortunate. Wow, okay, so you deal a lot of damage then, huh? Ooh, that timed out nicely. I'm gonna pretend I meant to do that. Ooh, legendary core crystal. Just what I need, more 4-star common blades. To be fair, that does... Oh, nice! Wait, you've got time for Frost Typhoon out of all that? I'll take it! I don't remember giving you something like Critical Recharge, unless that's baked into your toolkit. Which is a possibility, I suppose, but still.
Take advantage of the weakness.
Hey-ya! Okay.
Scatter shot.
Alright, up we go. I don't think we'll get Smash off of this, but hey, it at least gives us some extra health pots we can go and grab, which is always useful. Now, maybe I should have stuck on Pandoria for a little longer. Oh, didn't matter, Tor's there. Hey, it's like I'm fighting Elma again. Except I'm able to do this to her. Without fear. God, that fight's going to be so obnoxious and bringer of chaos. I am not at all relishing that experience. Jeez. I know you're weak to... But still... Wait, why didn't the Smash take? Maybe I did need to worry about this. I was worried I was gonna have to bring out Morag or something. Because one of the blades that I have been preparing is, I think, Electra and Cassandra, in case I need something with an absurd amount... Well, if I need something with an absolutely absurd amount of, what's the word? Block rate. Is what I get for trying to play this and think at the same time. Clearly I'm not cut out for it, right? Alright. Land that while you can. Alright, do I try waiting on you to... No. We'll see if we can set up... Alright, come on. Actually, I should have let you... Ooh, it's still landing. Nice. Alright, then we can stay on Heaven's Bolt. Excellent. Alright, that gets 3 down. Although this might be enough damage to trigger Enrage. Let's find out. Actually, you should have been enraged by now. Hang on. I'm actually kind of surprised that you're not enraged. Alright, so Dolly is one of the ones that I was thinking of building up, just in case I wanted Zeke to have a way of giving some light healing. Especially given the amount of damage I just took. Holy crap. Up you go. I don't think I'm at the point where I can kill you yet. You know what? I want to try something. I think I might be able to get a full burst out of this. Let's find out. I think that gets 4 circling you. Yep. Wait, where did all our party gauge go? Well, this should help build up our party gauge pretty quickly. I wonder if I can set this up. Alright, come on, keep working up the driver combo so you can get this up. Numa won't remain active forever after all. Alright. And then smash. Alright. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a full burst for the first time in Bringer of Chaos. Oh, probably should have gone something different, but we'll be able to set it up next round. Hi-ya!
Magnificent. You ready for this, Tora?
Alright, literally anything will work since Numa's in play.
Poppy QT operating at max power. Rex, leave it to Tora.
Go for it. You got it.
Gotcha.
Magnificent. Elemental burst.
Alright, that gets one burst.
Magnificent.
Alright, lay it in with Corbin, since that's our most powerful blade right now.
Magnificent. You ready for this, Tora?
Eh.
Tora right on time.
Drag this out a little bit, actually.
Here we go.
Elemental burst.
Rex, leave it
Go
to
for
Tora.
it. Don't mind if I do.
Gotcha.
I think I'll get more damage out of Corbin anyway if we do get a full burst out of this, as strange as that might seem.
Take this.
Yeah, this.
Alrighty. Whoop, bam.
Elemental burst.
Oh, wow.
You ready for this, Tora?
Ah, not quite a full burst, huh? I guess I did need to land the 5. So be it. We at least get an overkill.
Great.
Rex, leave it
Hit
to
it.
Tora.
No. Don't mind if I do.
Genesis Saber.
Excellent.
Alright, I guess next time I'll have to try and set up 5 to be safer, but then again, I'm kind of surprised this guy didn't have any sort of, well, really surprised he didn't have basically any sort of enrage or anything of that sort. What, did I just burn through it so quickly, or did I accidentally get rid of it at one point and not realize it? It's possible, I suppose.
You got it.
Genesis Saber.
Oh, I messed that one up. Not that it matters too much on the final round. Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
Level is significant.
Rex
Tora
is on
gave it
point,
his
an
all.
absolute powerhouse or
The voracious vanguard
what?
has returned.
I'd say so. I hope
When
things
all
went
of us
well.
come together, nothing can stand in our way.
Alrighty. So, as per usual, mercs to attend to, so... Alright, the super bosses are starting to fall. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going up against super bosses until they stop dropping like flies. Here goes nothing, right?
Where do you see me fight?
Alright, so I see these level 90 drivers, but supposedly there's supposed to be a level 99 here. Do I have to beat these up before he shows? Hang on a sec, let me check this. So, during the final chapter and after completing the quest Farewell Good Friends, so I've done that. Is the final chapter. Unless he's hanging out somewhere else, which is possible. Looks like he's leaning up against something according to that image, so what, is he hanging out here somewhere? Oh wow, there's a lot of drivers around now.
Barely seems worth following. Fry!
Well, I've got the spawn point, so I may as well figure out where the heck he is.
Looks like more company.
Come on, where are you?
More? A hero's work is
Come on, I'm
never
gonna end
done.
up aggroing half the people in this place before I find you at this rate. Let's see, can I get a better view of that
A
image?
hero's work is never
Oh,
done.
he's seated on something. That raises more questions. Hang on, where is that? Ah. No wonder why I couldn't find it. Okay, so flanked on either side. Hang on, how long has that treasure trove been there? Well,
Morning already.
Looks like it's time
let's have it out! Oh right, we're dealing with drivers, which means block rate. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be painful. This might be the one that ends up breaking the streak then. Maybe I should have gone after the relentless Argeron first.
See you on the other side. Okay, watch this.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna maintain aggro, I'm not gonna complain too much.
Zenobia, too easy.
Okay, Rex is taking a lot of damage. Did you retrieve aggro from somewhere? Well, luckily you've got Nia so that you can heal stuff like that.
Tora will show them.
Zenobia,
Come on!
Very elegant. She can say so herself. I'll heal you wherever it hurts.
Oh jeez. I switch off of Corbin for 1 second and I end up near Death's Door. Would have been on Death's Door were it not for the revival pod. Alright, let's see if we can at least set up a driver combo before we switch back over. Very nice. Alright, we're not explicitly needed for this, so let's take a risk. Maybe I should have targeted the others just to make this a little easier. Or safer, I should say. Might not be the worst idea if we can't get anything off of this. Oh, that AoE is scary. Yeah, let's try and take out the ones surrounding you so that we have less to worry about. Okay, that's unsurprising. And... oh geez. Rage strikes. Yeah. I think you might be right. Circle of Healing. Unfortunately, our healer is on the ground. Okay, please stop with the Circle of Healing. I like living. Uh-oh. Alright, this is a risk. Damn it. Okay. Now that I know that, let me think. I think that is doable, despite the increased block rate you get from the fact that they're drivers. But if I'm to make that work, I better try and see if I can draw away or at least burn down the other two so that I have less to worry about, which means just less damage being taken on, because I got about halfway through the super boss. So in theory it's doable, and I'll just take a bit of work.
Bullseye! Oh, piss off!
Okay, so no drawing away the vanguard. Well, no drawing away the flanking, huh? So be it. In that case, I better just burn you down quickly. Okay. Someone play Unbreakable. And already Rage Strike. Alright, bit of a risk, but I've got the Revival Pod where I should be able to get away with this. Maybe? Alright, I don't think it triggered, but it's hard to tell sometimes. Okay, I think I saw Unbeatable show up, so I should assume that it's been triggered. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage actually. Managed to get Rex's attention. Oh shoot, did I just interrupt you when you were trying to heal me? I am an intelligent individual who is totally on point for everything and is unflappable in all circumstances. Clearly.
Launch!
Alright. Didn't think I'd be able to time it out properly.
Got it well in hand.
Ooh, final disaster. Take it.
You fought
Sure.
well.
I think I'll be able to land. The launch faded, huh? That's unfortunate. Oh, wow!
Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna need to reset blade special levels, so... Oh, actually, it looks like I was able to avoid one of his attacks by doing that. Nice.
Great justice.
Cool.
Rolling smash.
Opponents have no shortage of strength.
Alright, was able to time that out in my favor. Oh right, I took away the main person who does topple. Oh jeez! Whoa!
For sure. Anchor shot.
Thank you, Nia. Okay, get rid of that rage immediately or else we're in trouble. Okay. I think we're okay now. Should be able to just keep this bit of shenanigans going throughout the whole thing, hopefully. As we use this to build up stuff, since we won't be able to switch back to Corbin in time for that. Okay. That looks like we have the same idea. Good. Alright. I believe this will be it. If not, I think we'll have enough for a chain attack.
Threat level is significant.
Time to shine!
Time to get this over and done with.
And it is done. That went well. Now, I'm curious to see what's in the treasure trove.
Ooh.
Let's clear this up quick. Opening protocol.
I'm surprised it didn't need more than that. Oh, no wonder why I never need lockpicking for anything. Yeah, that's respectable. Not as much as I got from, I think, that one small bit in... Whoops. Not as much as I think I received from that one treasure trove buried under this, well, under the sword in, what was it, Spirit Crucible? Still, respectable. Respectable. Okay. So we've able to knock out 4 uniques out of 14 that were remaining, so... You know what, I'm happy with that result. I want to switch tact. Let's see. What options do I have for tonight? I want to try and shake things up a little bit. Do I want to try and knock out any of the remaining quests? Maybe? I do like this arrangement, actually, so it's tempting to try and fight the mystery launch codes again with this, since that I'm doing well. We'll let that be the sign as to whether this is actually manageable. Actually, I guess the real question is, will you allow me to fight it in my current state? Or do I have to have Adenine and Cosmos equipped? Because otherwise, Rex isn't going to be very useful for this. I'm curious to see,
Let's rest.
given what I've been able to get away
Let's get
with.
going.
Oh, they added monsters in here, huh? Oh, that's one of the super bosses, isn't it? Huh. Well, one of them is labeled Mark 7, so I guess that makes sense. This is where I need to go.
Off we go!
Where to?
Well, it's still letting me take it down, so I wonder if I can take it. I'm trying to remember how close I got to beating it up last time.
Looks like it's time to unleash my ultimate lightning fury.
Oh god.
Suddenly blighted.
That's a great start. Heavy break resist, or at least some break resist.
Rolling. Let me do it. Got it.
Oh god, Unbeatable's already been triggered.
Decisive blow.
Yeah, I think this might be a case where I can't rely on evasion. Yeah, I don't think I can rely on evasion for this. I think what makes more sense then,
Got it well in
the
hand.
problem is that
I'll take advantage of the weakness.
that's not necessarily work.
Bold tackle.
I'll keep you on
Huh.
steady beam.
Because my first thought was, okay, set it up to where you can just permanently block everything, but at the same time, I don't know how viable that is in practicality. Oh god! One shot?
Here we go. Up again. Shine.
It's getting tough.
Got it.
Yeah, if it weren't for... Oh jeez.
Take this.
Why not?
Yep.
Mithra.
Ow.
Anchor shot.
Yep.
Zenobia.
Yeah, it looks like setting up... Yeah, I'm not ready to fight this yet. I'm gonna need to think of a good strategy for you.
Super jab.
What makes the most sense against you?
Bit on it. Get this.
What would make the most sense for this, actually? Because my first thought is, okay, just set up something ridiculous as far as block rate is concerned, but I don't know how viable that necessarily is. Because high block rate is assuming that we're actually being focus fired, which we can't necessarily guarantee. With how much damage I'm dealing with just, well, with Corvin right now especially, I mean, for Scrap Drill, I can definitely do the usual cheese, but that seems to be about the only move I can do the usual cheese on. Assuming I'm allowed to use the usual cheese in time?
Let me do it. Yeah. Decisive blow.
Analysis sensor, huh?
The enemy's now light.
Danger.
Rear thruster, huh? Oh shoot, I'm not prepared for Scrap Drill. Well, time to die. Oh. I got just enough evasion to survive. Good to know.
Bold tackle. Got it. Okay. What's this?
I wonder how long this will drag out for. You know what? I don't expect there to be too much intrigue for this. Editor's note? Show us how long it takes. Oh, there you go. I'll be very curious to see how long I end up lasting.
Backing off.
Enchant Sword. I haven't seen that move yet. Whoa!
I'm gonna get my act in gear too.
It's fine. We'll get them yet.
Success.
I hope things went well.
properly this time.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that fight. Okay. We'll see to the Mercs, and then we'll see if one of the other quests is a little more merciful. Alright, since that we unlocked the ones associated with the blades more recently, we'll go ahead and knock them out first. So, let's see what sort of cringe is in store for this bunch. Good, we're all here. Does anyone have anything to report? I have felled all monsters on Fonset Island, the Isle of Urkon, and the Ansel Hatchery, all the way to Yesheva Harbor. I don't think anyone asked you to go quite that far. Perhaps, but at least no more harm will befall the village's fields. Godfrey, how about you? I went and lectured every last soul in Fonset under the shearing light of justice. Weren't you supposed to be asking about eyewitness accounts? Huh, now that you mention it. But never mind that, for I got results. I'm happy to announce there's not a single bad person in the village. The salt of all rest, all of them. But, people have been known to conceal their true selves. In any group, there is at least one outlier with darkness in their heart. But nobody just steal vegetables from a field, right? Come on, nobody here could do such a heinous thing. Also, nobody's seen anything suspicious either. Keep your emotions in check. Stay calm, as Perun does. Well, what about you, Perun? I kept watch on the field without so much as blinking. Sounds to me like you just enjoy punishing yourself. Same as usual. Say what you will, at least I made sure nobody would steal any more produce. Nay, your vigil was pointless, since I had already eradicated the monsters. No, you're both wrong. It's thanks to me lecturing the villagers that nothing more got stolen. I don't think so. I'm confident that it was my unflinching vigilance that prevented further theft. We're gonna be going back and forth on this for a while, aren't we? Someone break it up, please. It's not gonna be broken up for a while, is it? Driver, you be the judge of us. Who of us has done the best job? Listen to your heart and answer honestly. You're actually making me choose here? Percival went out on a maybe, Godfrey failed to collect any information, and Perun watched a field with half-damaged vegetables. I'm honored. It's good to know my efforts have been appreciated. Sorry, but mind if I get a word in edgewise? That is, Oh. I see. So it was this miscreant pilfering the goods. Is that guy so hungry that he had to crawl out of the Cloud Sea? Cripes! Hang on a moment. Percival, didn't you say you'd wiped out all the monsters nearby? You may remember, I am no salvager. Clearly the monsters of the Cloud Sea are outside my remit. And yourself, did you not say you would question the villagers? I find it hard to believe a giant fiend such as this one could remain unseen while stealing food. That's enough bickering, you two. We've got our work cut out for us. Alright, yeah. Justice will be served. Alright, let's just beat it up and go on our merry way. Wow, that is nothing.
Let's go then!
Sure, it's what you've got. In I go!
I'm really free.
Huh. The people actually ran away when the fighting started. Good. Good. Well, at least this will be relatively easy pickings then. Although that is a decent amount of damage, but I don't think I've got much to fear from this guy. Especially since most of the blades that are actually involved in this story component have been assigned to Nia and Rex, neither of which are present right now. And again, the only healing blade I have right now is Fiora on Morag, so we'll see if that works out. Not that I really need it looking at this, but still.
Take this.
There we go. Alright, you'll be enraged soon. Or not. Oh, there it goes.
Breaking wave.
Breaky, breaky!
Alright, yeah, go ahead. Give me an excuse to keep spamming this. And now we get rid of that enrage. And almost get rid of the monster while we're at it.
I can feel it in my left eye.
Down you go.
I barely noticed.
No problem at all.
There we are. Phew, that monster must have been pretty hungry to come out on land while we were here. It may have liked the taste of veggies so much, it just couldn't stop itself. Hey, nobody don't love my energy aubergines, and that's a fact. Oh, more importantly, I should thank you all. Really, up until just now I thought she had hated each other's guts, but seeing you fight shoulder to shoulder like that, it was right special to her. Perun and the other one are both exceptional blades. It is no wonder. I, for one, feel I've still got a long way to go on the path towards excellence. Now, lass. Can you please put all that aside for the moment and pay attention to what I'm thanking you? Ahem. So yes, thank you. That, and also, getting this field back to a usable stick will take hard work. If you're ever bored, feel free to help. There will be a reward in it for you, just as there is one now. That work sounds fun too. Does it now? Anything can be a challenge if you want it to be. I'll see you all again soon, I'm sure. Alrighty then. Another set of Merc missions which build trust up, huh? I guess this is the other op. Well, I don't think it's the highest trust build up, given the strength of that monster we fought, but still. let's see. What kind of... Alright, so just reclamation, huh? Alright, nothing too serious then. Alright, I'll go ahead and see to that once that Boreas's quest is done. Let's see, I guess we can just take care of... Actually, no, let's take care of this one too, so I can go back to just whatever setup I feel like for the blade arrangement. So let's see, I need to bring Finch on board. Alright, Godfrey can get kicked out for the moment then.
A fine choice, good sir.
And then, I believe we have to head to Tantal for this? Yes, Hall of Virtue. Whatever that is. Well, either way, we'll see how it goes.
We came a pretty...
This is... It looks like the rumors were true. Your Highness, you're back. There's been an uprising and everything's gone crazy. It's too much for us to handle by ourselves, Highness. Might we count on your aid? Of course. Maybe this is what Finch was talking about back at the inn. Wait, maybe I remember what it was? Nope.
Hold that thought.
Ugh, I can't remember. This is not the time for stupidity. Ugh. It's not so bad, Finch. You heard that a rebellion would take place within the palace. The fact that you told us about it right away meant we were ready to move out. And here we are, right after the whole thing happened, ready to sort it out. I did? Cool. Just when I thought she got it together. Your Highness, the rebel soldiers are heading for the forbidden gate that lies beyond your snow passage. Right then, sounds like a job for the Zekanator. Let's go! Indeed, we need the situation under control before we try to find out what's going on. No pressure then? Alright, just these two to smack... Well, these sponge to smack down?
Has returned.
Sounds like I might have to take this one more seriously, but... no. If I need to take it more seriously, I will. Later. First off, let's just mess with them. Interesting, they changed up the helmet design a little bit. Neat. Okay, that topple's gonna get annoying. Did someone start something up? Okay, we're gonna need to hit this button to heal us. That's okay. Hiya! And to deal hefty damage, apparently. Nice. Road. Please stop. Unfortunately, we don't have much buffer if I get hit again, so... Oh! Damn it! Okay. Do I have to defeat all three of them again?
This was the fault of negligence.
Alright, we need to take this seriously.
Again. The plan needed some polishing.
Alright, let's get out the whole entourage. Alright, we'll bring Ursula and Agrona into this.
I hope, at least.
Alright, let's have it out.
Looks like we've been rumbled. Let's do it.
Okay. Road up.
Lay down your arms! Just a ticking! Useless to resist! Useless to resist! That can't be!
Please stop.
Just a ticking! Useless to resist!
Okay, I am convinced the more Ardanian soldiers were the only ones hit because that was the most high-profile example of overly repeated lines.
Got it.
Could have made it!
Oh, is that when you're targeting? Alright then.
It's useless to resist!
Is it now?
We shall not lose!
Road up. Well, at least you got toppled before you can inflict launch. Oh, bam. And we're good.
I'm getting fired up. Hearts of everyone beat as one.
Alright, more rebellious soldiers down below, huh? How did coins get down here? Alright.
Looks like we've been rumbled.
I'm kind of surprised that the third one didn't get aggroed as well. Either way, looks like these will be relatively easy pickings, so I'll chime in if they get close to actually hurting me.
Lay down your arms! Victory is within our grasp! Should have made it!
Should I have given Zeke topple resistance? Probably.
The day is ours! Should have made it! Lay down your arms! Victory is within our grasp!
Okay, good thing I had the revival pod. Ugh. Excuse me while you just die. Hey, I said! Well, I'm about to die. Please don't inflict smash.
The day is ours! Lay down your arms!
Great.
So annoying!
Useless to resist!
Please just kill him.
Magnificent. Yep.
Well, and there's even more down this way. Okay. Well,
Barely seems worth bothering.
here we go, I guess. Excuse me while I spam... What's the button? X? Yeah, just spam X.
We shall not lose! Lay down your arms!
Yeah, I should have given you topple resist. My god! That is... Let me up, damn it!
We shall not lose! We shall not lose! Lay down your arms! It's useless!
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna keep spamming this. I don't feel like being clever.
And slow!
Got it.
Scimitar attachment, useful. What if that oh god!
It's useless to resist!
Get up, get up, get up.
You guys
Ah!
clean up here.
Why do I bother?
Tora made things a little.
Oh, and I have to fight those two again?
Entering self-evaluation mode.
Please tell me that I can just put topple resist onto Zeke or something. Well, it's not like I need driver shackle right now. Oh wait, I don't need this anymore, do I? Can I just get something to improve damage so I can burn these guys down faster?
Magnificent. Yep.
Okay. Swapped out the accessory for an agility one so I could just keep, well, hitting people, and that seemed to work out. And how long has this been here? That's random. Either way, it looks like that was all I needed to do for this one, so we'll go report to the king and see what else that, well, results from this. Father, what is this? Your response to this disaster was completely inadequate. I am aware. I have read the reports. I have allowed matters to get out of hand, it seems. It is a situation of much inconvenience. What on all rest has made them want to rebel, though? There were some who learned the secret, that we the Tantalese are not in fact descended from Adam. Many of them could not accept this as truth. They raged against it. That makes sense. Their goal seemed to be to seize the records from the founding of Tantal 500 years ago. Ah, I see. If they were burned, and all record of the truth destroyed, we could reclaim our position as descendants of Adam. And then we would not have to live with shame. Well, live in shame. That, perhaps, was what the rebels thought. But a timely intervention from yourself and the driver of the Aegis squashed the rebellion before matters went too far. As much as I'd like to, we can't take all the credit for this. We only managed to get wind of the problems here because of Finch, one of the blades that's traveling with us. Oi, Finch, they're talking about you. Get over here, would you? Yeah, that's gonna go well. So you are Finch. You have my gratitude.
Hold that thought.
Oh. It came back. What did? You lost something? No, what I heard back in the inn. It's all come back to me now. I thought it was about the uprising at the palace. Nah. What was it now? Ah, that's it. Someone said the king sneaks around the shop early in the morning to get Adam's ember cakes for breakfast. Preposterous. How very dare they? I mean, why would I? It seems somebody must have seen me. I was so careful. Are you actually for real right now? Don't look at me like that, son. You love those ember cakes as much as the next person. You're not wrong, father, but I never took you for an ember cake man. Well, I hardly think. So the whole rebellion thing was just coincidence? Looks like it. More luck than brains, us. Regardless, your reward will be large. For your help, of course. And for your discretion regarding the ember cakes. Wait, ember cakes? I just heard the craziest rumor about ember cakes. So apparently, the thing is, well, these ember cakes... I forgot again. Poppy behind you, really? And let's keep it that way, shall we? Well, I guess that's that. Let's see, is there anything else I want to try and tackle before the end? Let's see. That might not be the worst place to stop, actually. Let's see. 3 left, including eventually building up the wherewithal to deal with this guy. I wonder... Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the general consensus is that this is one of the toughest fights in the game. Lucky me! And unfortunately, because it's not a repeatable fight... Well... Man, that enchant sword was insane. Ah, jeez. Only used when hit by a blade combo it's weak to. Interesting. So, if I don't do that... So... Fascinating. Well done. Looking at this, seems that most of what I was dealing with could be dealt with, could be handled. I just have to be mindful about its given element, and I believe I might be able to take it down. Still, if it is one of the toughest enemies in the game, it sounds like that should be my final, I guess, swan song before we focus exclusively on challenge battles. So, in that case, I guess what we'll do is, over the course of the next few videos, we'll go ahead and alternate between finishing those last 2 side quests, taking on the super bosses, and knocking out all the normal mode challenge battles. And then once that's sorted, I suppose we'll be able to... Well, we'll cap off that whole section by just dealing with that nameless sentinel. And once that's done, we can focus more on Bringer of Chaos challenge battles, I suppose. That'll be fascinating to watch unfold. For now then, thank you all for stopping by. Hopefully this game doesn't kick my butt too much, but I suppose time will tell. And until next time, see you all around.